Good morning, my friends. My name is Lama Jigme Gyatso, and this is Enlightened Fitness. We're first to the cunning use of high-intensity bodyweight interval training. We shall cultivate the body of a Tantric Sex God, and then through the use of guided meditation, we shall cultivate both the heart and the mind of a Buddha. So, long story short, about 3 inches below this video, there's a button that reads Show More. When you click that with your mouse, it'll reveal a list of links as long as your arm. So, the first link will take you to a page where you'll find all the Enlightened Fitness videos organized first by length of exercise session. So there's a box for 12-minute sessions, and there's a box for 10-minute sessions. There's a box for 8-minute sessions, and you get the idea. But within each box, the workouts are organized by length of guided meditation. That way you can start off with a 3-minute guided meditation, and then a 6-minute guided meditation, and so forth and so on. Because the whole idea is we want to set ourselves up for success. We don't want to work at a level that's so much higher than what we're capable of that we just experience frustration. Because that would really suck. Now, I don't care how much you work out. If you don't eat right, you're not going to lose the weight. You're not going to be healthy. You're not going to be lucid. You're not going to have fabulous longevity. So the second link will take you to a page that's dedicated to the low-fat, whole-food, plant-based diet. And there's a bunch of books written by good physicians. This morning, I'm going to read an excerpt from the Medical Program for Maximum Weight Loss. Food offers choice. Food is unique among our basic survival needs because, unlike our needs to breathe and drink, food offers us choices. The only gaseous mixture you can breathe to stay alive is air, which contains oxygen, just as water is the only liquid you can drink to sustain your life. However, there are hundreds of food choices, everything from antelope sandwiches to zucchini stir-fry. The selections you make among these foods are the primary determinants of your health and your appearance. Therefore, food choices require a combination of instinct, hunger, and the higher faculties of human understanding. We must distinguish what is healthful from what is harmful. Although poisons have always been with us, the degree of discernment required today is greater than at any other period in human experience. Anthropologists tell us that the earliest human communities formed 35,000 years ago depended upon wild grains, vegetables, and berries as their staple foods. For most of human history, we derived the vast majority of our food from agriculture, meaning cultivated grains, vegetables, beans, and fruit. Animal foods such as beef, poultry, eggs, and dairy products were in shorter supply. These special foods were reserved for ceremonial and celebratory feasting. The idea that these foods are special carried over into the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, causing us to see steak as a status symbol. In traditional societies, nature imposed limits on food availability. Such limits supported health and stabilized weight. But the United States and much of the Western world have created an agricultural system that provides us with a nearly unlimited supply of beef, pork, poultry, and milk products. Modern technology has given us refrigeration, chemical preservatives, and a transportation system that can bring the fruits of our agricultural to the four corners of our country and our world. Together, these developments provide us with food choices that were previously unknown in human history. Now, more than ever, we must make conscious food choices in order to satisfy our hunger and maintain our health. That requires a certain amount of dedication and self-understanding. That understanding begins when we throw off the erroneous belief that hunger is the enemy. Okay, folks, there you have it. So, in a nutshell, what I live on is my primary beverage is water. Sometimes I'll make a tea out of water and a little bit, like a quarter teaspoon of cayenne. Other times I'll blend maybe 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar in my water. But that's nothing compared to the fact that I couldn't survive if I just drank apple cider vinegar. Couldn't be done. Water is my beverage of choice. I basically have 1 to 2 meals a day. And in the first meal I have about 1.5 pounds of beans. And my second meal I have if I have a second meal, it's typically just brown rice. With both of those meals I have a huge amount of pico de gallo, or coriander chutney, which is basically just, you can think of it as a spicy blended salad. Anyway, I had one of my former tantric partners used to call it the easy chew salad. Anywho, it seems to work. So let's continue. Let's return to the links. The links below the video. There are links to tell you how to warm up using sun salutations. There are links telling you how to do the exercises. There are links telling you to do the exact exercises I do. Links telling you how to do easier versions. Links telling you how to do more difficult versions. So whatever your fitness level, there are instructional videos to guide you through the process. Afterwards, there are videos to help you meditate. The videos help you find a comfortable sitting position. And this is me settling down to sit. And there are videos to help you to learn how to count the creases of your fingers. So if you have any questions that aren't answered by the videos and the links below, just write the question politely in the comments section below the video. Let's continue. Now it's time for the workout. Okay, let's begin with 2 repetitions of Indian-inspired 12-phase sun salutation. And now it's time for the workout. We're going to perform 5 circuits, 4 exercises each. There'll be leg exercises, pressing exercises, core exercises, pulling exercises. And we'll also have quite an impressive cardiovascular benefit. Let's begin with jumping toe squats. Woof. Now, piking press. Remember to pull those hands into our armpits and the elbows into our ribs. straight thrusts. Undergrip chins. Using door straps or furniture. Ho ho ho. Welcome to the second circuit. We're going to perform non-jumping heel squats. Okay. Crawling press. Twisting thrust. Okay. Over grip pull-ups. Welcome to the third circuit. Jumping toe squats. Hiking press. Straight thrust. Under grip, chins, chin-ups. Welcome to the fourth circuit. Non-jumping heel squats. Wow. Crawling press. Twist, thrust. Over grip, pulls. Welcome to the fifth and final circuit. Jumping toe squats. Okay. Hiking press. Okay. Straight thrust. Under grip, chins. And that, my friends, concludes today's high-intensity bodyweight interval training. There's kitty cat. Hey, basement cat. Whew. Water, beverage of choice. Yes, kitty. Okay, my friends, yesterday's guided meditation was approximately 42 minutes. This morning's could be approximately 45. If this is your first time watching my talking head, do yourself a favor, use the first link below the video to look up an Enlightened Fitness video whose guided meditation is only 3 minutes long. Sit erect, left hand in lap, right and left, palms up, thumbs do not touch each other. That's a Taoist myth that crept its way into Buddhism. Okay, we shall begin with anapanasati, the mindfulness with breathing exercise. On the in-breath, I want you to ask, how long breath? On the out-breath, I want you to intend releasing. How long breath? Releasing. How long breath, releasing. We now switch to the the one-syllable paradigm, which is going to be breathe, free. That completes our first 3 minutes. Any questions you have about mindfulness with breathing, exercise, will be answered in the 9-minute guided meditation. Now that we've completed our first 3 minutes, we're going to proceed now to the first union of Mahamudra and Dzogchen. The Mahamudra will be Po-wa's rehearsal of the transference of consciousness for an auspicious rebirth at the moment of death. The Dzogchen we'll be practicing will be Tong Leng, which is nothing more than a vipassana, or the union of mindfulness and awareness that will be emphasizing the realm of the visual. We begin with universal love. Why give each great rebirth? We focus on ourselves, great rebirth, out through crown. Where crown Om, releasing. Om, free. What's seeing, releasing. See, free. Grin with eyes, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. This ease. Our next, so that completes our 6 minutes of guided meditation. For our second union of Mahamudra and Dzogchen, we shall practice the Mahamudra of Guru Yoga and the Dzogchen of Trekshö, or cutting through, which is nothing more than a feeling-oriented practice of Vipassana's union of awareness and let it go. One of the things that may say controversial teachers, I take cryptic and elitist practices and break them down for the rest of us. Thanks for what? Releasing. Thanks, teacher. Releasing. Where heart free, releasing. Free, free. What feeling, releasing. Feel free. Grin with lips, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. This ease. That completes our 9th minute of guided meditation. Now we start the Lam Rim. which I like to translate as steep path, easy stairs. It has 3 components, classically. 3 or 4. We're going to play with renunciation, compassion, and wisdom. Start with renunciation. How this not satisfy. Why turn from suffering's cause? How karma be quite just. How this chance be precious. And now Tonglen's union of compassion's taking and love's giving. How could each be kind well? Why take fear as black smoke? How are all more than me? Why give peace as white light? In through nose, out through pores. Take fear smoke, give peace light. Wisdom's analytical process of letting go. Where body, releasing. How is bod dependent? How here like Hotala. How sights like Hotala. How is here dependent? How are sights dependent? We're going to shorten potala to the word to the syllable po. How is po dependent? How is here? How here like potala? How sights like potala? How could bod, I'm sorry, yes, how could bod always change? How could sounds always change? How mantra always change? How how sounds like the mani? How could speech always change? How mani always change? How speech like the mani? How is bod dependent? Shinrazig is the Buddha of compassion. We're going to shorten it down to one syllable chain. How is chain dependent? How bod like chain rezig? How feelings dependent? How is chain dependent? How sensations like chain rezig? How could emotions always change? How could love always change? How could emotions be like love? How could thoughts always change? How could wisdom always change? How could these thoughts be like wisdom? Let's see, 15, 18, that completes the 21st minute of guided meditation. Now we're going to enter Chag Chain's completion stage practices of channels, ones, and drops. We're going to start with the secret Tumo. Secret just means that there's no outward markings on the body. It's approximately 4 finger widths south of the navel. Tumu means inner flame. Let's use reverse breathing. If you don't know what reverse breathing is, then you need to go back to an earlier, shorter guided meditation. Where seek wheel, releasing. Where seek ha, releasing. Where ha flame, releasing. Ha, free. Off flame stretch, out left sole. Off flame stretch, out right sole. Off flame stretch, up to nave. Off flame stretch, up to heart. Off flame stretch, out left palm. Off flame stretch, out right palm. Off flame stretch, up to throat. Off flame stretch, up to crown. Off flame stretch, out through brow. Say goodbye to reverse breathing. Return to standard, spontaneous, gentle breathing, natural breathing. Brow drop climb up to crown. Where crown wheel, releasing. Where crown Om, releasing. Om, free. This 27th minute of guided meditation has taken us through the practice of bliss and letting go. Now we're going to practice the tantric version of love and letting go, also known as clear light yoga. Crown's wise light from white Om. Crown's wise lights bless body. Crown's wise lights bless Bod's beings. Crown's wise lights now bless here. Crown's wise lights bless here's beings. Crown's wise lights now bless earth. Ground's wise lights, bless Earth's beings. Ground's wise lights, bless all worlds. Ground's wise lights, bless all beings. All beings melt into worlds. All worlds melt into Earth. Earth's beings melt into Earth. Earth now melts into here. Here's beings melt into here. Here now melts into Bod. Bod's beings melt into Bod. Body melts into Om. Crown Om melts into space. Vast expanse, empty void. Vast void. Having completed the 30th minute of guided meditation, we now start one of two possible central channel yogas. Today we're going to play with the central channel yoga that works with our sex roots. A man's sex tip is the most sensitive part of his penis. A woman's sex tip is the most sensitive part of her clitoris. A man's sex root is his prostate. A woman's sex root is her G-spot. So today we're going to meditate on the sex root, which is either the G-spot or the prostate. Many heterosexual homophobic men are frightened of their prostate. They think that if they enjoy stimulation there, it makes them gay or it makes them bi. And on one hand, it probably doesn't. And on the other hand, even if it does, so what? Crown's drop sinks down to throat. Oops, wait a second. I forgot something. Let's go back to the crown. Okay. And let's do a visually oriented wisdom practice. This would fit under the heading of Dzogchen's Togal, leap over. Here we go. What's seeing, releasing. What's seeing, releasing. See free. How could this be funny? Grin with lips, releasing. Grin with cheeks, releasing. Grin with eyes, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. This is Now we're going to do the central channel yoga that takes us to the sex root. Crown drop sink down to throat. Throat drop sink down to heart. Heart drop sink down to nave. Nave drop sink down to seek. And here it comes. Seek drop sink down to root. Where root wheel, releasing. Where root day, releasing. So the root wheels a horizontal chakra the size of your thumbnail. It's circular, and in the center is a hub. And the hub is a little syllable. So the little syllable day, D-A-Y, or D, capital D. Our job is not to visualize it perfectly. Our job is simply to play with the questions on the in-breath and the words on the out-breath. We're root day, releasing. Day free. As we conclude our 36th minute of guided meditation, we conclude this set of bliss and letting go. Root drop climb up to seek. Root drop, climb up to nave. I'm sorry, seek drop, climb up to nave. Nave drop, climb up to heart. Woohoo! We're now going to perform the Tantric version of Love and Letting Go, also known as Clear Light Yoga. Heart's Joy Lights from Blue Whom. Heart's Joy Lights, bless body. Heart's Joy Lights, bless body's beings. Heart's Joy Lights, now bless here. Heart's Joy Lights, bless here's beings. Heart's Joy Lights, now bless earth. Heart's Joy Lights, bless Earth's beings. Heart's joy lights, bless all worlds. Heart's joy lights, bless all beings. All beings melt into worlds. All worlds melt into Earth. Earth's beings melt into Earth. Earth now melts into here. Here's beings melt into here. Here now melts into Bod. Bod's beings melt into Bod. Body melts into whom? Heart's whom melts into space. Vast expanse, empty void. Vast void. Having completed our 42nd minute of guided meditation, our last 3 minutes will be spent forming Vipassanas, union of awareness and letting go, with a Mahayana emphasis on sound. What hearing, releasing. Hear, free. How could this be funny? Grin with lips, releasing. Grin with cheeks, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. This ease. I miscounted. That was 48 minutes. That's 42 minutes. So let's do another 3 minutes. Let's give more joy. How joy good? Releasing. How joy feel? Releasing. Now to me, give great joy. Now to some, give great joy. Now to all, give great joy. Now to each, give great joy. Each joy. Okay, I invite you to join me for a gentle set of geriatric yoga entitled Untying the Heart's Knots. Please lace your hands behind your tush. Open your chest and twist to the left. Why give wise? Releasing. Please reverse now to each give wisdom. Back to center. Please release the hands. Lace them in the lap. Swing them out and overhead. Please bend to the left. While I give peace, releasing. Please reverse now to each. And to each give great peace. Back to center. Let's make our way to downward facing fetal position, which is also known as child's pose. Kitty cat, I don't want to share the yoga blanket with you. Curl your fingers into fists. Place your knuckles on the yoga blanket just to the outside of your knees. Rapidly straighten your arms and ride the momentum into the sitting samurai pose, which is also known as the lion asana or the simha asana. Kitty thinks I should be petting him instead of doing yoga right now. He's all, that's enough of this foolishness, Father. Give me attention. Please place your hands behind your tush. Please open your chest, drop your head, roll your gaze up. What feeling, releasing. What hearing, releasing. What seeing, releasing. Please release your hands. Please cup your palms. Press your hands together so that the center of each palm is hovering before the upper third of your chest. Please relax your shoulders down. Please twist to the left. While I give joy, releasing. Back to center. Relax the shoulders down. Press to the right. Now to each, give great joy. Back to center. Place your hands before you on the yoga mat in preparation for cat-cow asana.
Flat jaw, open mouth, flat jaw, mouth relaxes.
Oh yeah, open mouth, slack jaw, that's what I was looking for. Now to each give comfort. Let's stand up. Oh ho ho ho. Weight on the balls of your feet, which are major and minor ball of each feet behind your big and little toe. Thrust your hips forward. Lace your hands behind your back. Open chest. Drop chin, roll gaze up. How could this be funny? Grin with eyes, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. Okay, we could use one of the links below the video to go to the class materials page and download the latest free version of the PDF entitled First Set of Lesson Texts. Each lesson concludes with 3 recitations that protect, share, and multiply your good karma. Once you can recite those twice a day, every day, and in a very short time you will have found you have accidentally automatically memorized them. Or you can combine them now with the last bit of yoga. Let's perform 2 repetitions of Indian-inspired 12-phase sun salutation. By this virtue may I now accomplish the spontaneous, habitual, easy, and effective mastery of Buddha's mental yogas, of wisdom, peace, love, and joy, and that lead every living being, without exception, to this ground. May everyone be healthy, wealthy, and happy. May everyone practice skillfully and joyfully. May everyone accomplish joys in this life, and then help many others do likewise. Truly, that is the meaning of life. Om Mani Padme Hum. Let's conclude with 2 repetitions of Vietnamese-inspired vows. May I always be cared for throughout all my lives by the Buddha of infinite light, emanating as my kind teacher. And as such, may I always enthusiastically and joyfully tread this excellent path praised by the conquerors. Okay. My friends, I thank you for your time, your kind attention, your enthusiasm to evolve, and your kind support. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. Before you go, I invite you to find the subscribe button, as well as the like button and the share button. After this video is over, you could go into the upper left-hand corner, find the YouTube button, and click that. It'll take you to your home page. On the left-hand side, if you scroll down, you'll find a tab that reads Manage Subscriptions. Give that a click. Look up either Lama Jigme or Enlightened Fitness. Use your mouse to put a check mark in the little box to the right, and that way, the next time I upload a video, you'll receive an email notification. Now, you remember those links I've been telling you about below the video? You could use one of those links to help keep this monk fed, which is quite lovely, but not at all mandatory. Additionally, you could use a different link to register for the next series of live weekly webinars. When do they begin? Tuesday, the 2nd of July. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.